Can you guys hear me now? No? Still? Can you hear me? No? Guys, anyone hear me? Can you hear me? Please let me know in the comments if you can hear me. This is really annoying. I'm sorry, guys. Cool. You can hear me now. There we go. Sorry about that. I had it set to chat. Okay. I'm back. What I was saying was, I'm just checking out this portal that I found the other day because, well, firstly, yeah, hey guys, welcome along, and I've already welcomed you about twice or three times. I'm really sorry that you didn't hear me, but I am just going back to this portal because I want to have a look at it. I want to have a look to see what the hell's going on over here. If there's any clues as to what we're getting, I want to look at the area where the little portal kind of terminal will sit. I want to have a look at all that. We're there now. Here we are. How are you all, guys? How are you doing? Oh, I need chocolate. I need it bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna send a message about work-related real-life stuff. So, give me 1 second. I'm obviously still here. If you type a message, I won't be able to read it for a second. I'm just on my own phone. Um, okay, here we are, back at the portal. I always freak out when I find them. I'm like, even if I'm marking, I'm like, will it still be there? Obviously, it'll still be there, but you know what I mean? You just get these crazy thoughts. Look at that. That's where it's gonna sit. Oh, look at that. That's the. One doesn't on the other side. There is. So there's gonna be two sides to solve. Hey. Really apologize, guys. I've just got to respond to someone about work stuff. If I don't, I can lose work. And I'm self-employed, so I can't not respond. So I'm going to stand here for a second. I will be still here in the stream, so please do stick with me for as much as you can. If you can. If you can't, I understand too. Mhm. Okay, there we go. Work. Work is done. Let me see. So if any of you guys got any ideas when we're gonna get this update, I think it'll be tomorrow. I didn't before. I thought it was gonna be next week or something, or later in the month. But it's starting to look like it's gonna be tomorrow, and we'll probably get this message from Sean Murray in the next couple of hours. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like a gay schoolgirl here, or schoolboy, whatever. No need to be sexist. With anticipation for this, I can't bloody wait. Look at this. Hey. You guys got any theories as to when it's going to where the portals will lead? I think it'll be an alternate universe, an alternate galaxies. Yeah. But even if they are, I mean, I don't like these word just. Even if they are just links to other people's planets, that'd be pretty cool too. I mean, how cool would it be to have coordinates you just type them in, or a way of traveling to another system really quickly? That'd be pretty cool. But I think it's going to be more than that. But no one knows, do they? Okay, let me see. You think they could go server side, as in you think it could become like hosted, like Elite, kind of that kind of way, like where we log in and we have a certain amount of the assets on our system, and then the rest of it is stored on the server. That's possible. Maybe the multiverse could be that. It might explain why we haven't. I would say that they haven't. When you look at Steam, the updates, the folders haven't updated in the same way as before, and things like that. Maybe that's what they've done. Maybe they've created a multiverse version of the universe, and that will be the update server side. You know, and as you say, it will make it run better. I'm not sure if they do that though, because they did state originally that it wasn't going to be necessary to have the game online. I don't think they'd want to piss people off unless they've come out and they'll say it in the update and say, look, this part of the game will be online and this won't be. But I don't think they want to give away too much either of what's in secrets in the update. Secrets of portals and all that. But I mean, it's a valid point, or valid the valid theory. I mean, there's plenty of pros for that idea. I mean, it would make sense for the stability kind of thing as well. And it'd be pretty cool because they could add different things to the universe. constantly and think, like an elite. It'd be pretty awesome. I'd be personally wouldn't mind that, but I'd feel bad for people who don't get to play it online and don't have any internet connection, which is very few. But at the same time, you'd definitely be a bit unfair on those people. Sure, we'll know probably all or a good bit more tonight. I apologise guys if I'm speaking really low. I'm not sure if you guys have been in my streams before, but I generally I stream when my daughter's asleep, so that's why I kind of speak a lot lower than normal streamers probably. So I apologise if you can't hear me. Yeah, I do think it'll be tomorrow. I didn't for a while. I really didn't. But I think at this stage, I think even the most patient and ardent fans would be like, come on, just give us the update now. We've literally done an intense weekend of the ARG and everyone. I mean, I'm wrecked. And I'm sure most people are. He's just like, no, give us the update. I think the ARG will continue within the game. I've thought that for a while. I thought that there was too many glyphs to solve between the time I thought it was going to release and not, and if it was going to continue. Maybe a lot of the things that we have to find to unlock those glyphs will be within the update, and that would be kind of fun if that was a thing that we were collectively looking for things within the universe, and then everyone could definitely feel like they're a part of it. Because as much as we've been a part of a lot of it, even the last few days have been bystanders watching other people solve stuff. But yeah, I do think it's likely that it'll come tomorrow. But if it doesn't, I mean, I'm not gonna cry or call them shit or anything. I think they've done a great job of just getting things moving forward, and it's gonna happen when it happens. At least we know it's going to be by August, because that's what it said in the original memo. So, I mean, if it's by the end of August, brilliant. Great stuff. Yeah, I think the glyphs, as I say, Sean, I think that's what I was saying. I think the glyphs might be solved within the game. Maybe I'm wrong. It could be, but I think it's a possible thing that they could have assets within like it could be creatures, or it could be. If you look at the last few glyphs, they look kind of like they're related to fauna and flora and stuff. And it could be that we might find specific fauna and flora, upload those to the server just by within the game, and then they'll see that count of those, and that might be us feeding Loop 16 across the universe. Like that might be our mission now. It might be just to feed Loop 16 data from each galaxy, and that could be our scientific goal is to do that. I mean, it's just a theory that I have. It's probably bullshit, but it would be possible for us to find the glyphs in that way, or certainly, take part in the ARG within the game. But I'm used to staying up late. I don't usually go to sleep until about 4 in the morning, and I'm up every day at 7. But it's a different type. My brain was just hyper the last few days. Even during the day, I was wrecking my wife's head, talking about this, looking at the screen constantly. I mean, just really tiring, but it was fun. But we just need some sort of payout for it at this stage. Okay, okay, let's... Is there anything you guys want me to do in the game? I mean, I'm in my normal mode, kind of, it's pretty chilled. Hey, the Forgotten, top of the morning to you, top of the morning. You probably guessed I'm from Ireland. Yeah. Yeah, we see, I think Waking Titan, in a way, has ended. If you get me, I think, well, we've done that, we've kind of, so I think, but I think the ARG itself, like the scientific research department or wherever you're on this, I think, I think, yeah, maybe you're right, Carl, or Whistle Tom, I think you're right. Is it? Just announced 13th, well, that's cool, I mean, that's fine, I mean, that makes sense, that means everybody, is it really though, are you taking the piss now, Whistle Tom, please tell me you're taking. If it is, that's brilliant. Are you fucking prick? I was like, why is he getting this shit? I'm gonna take that wrench back off you. I think it'll be tomorrow. I was saying to the guys there, Sean and Forgotten and whoever else is here. No, don't be worrying about the language. I'm worse. But I think, as I said to you last night, Whistle Tom, I was like, we get an email around 3 in the morning confirming what's coming next, which we did. And I was like, they're gonna take the ARG into the game, and the glyphs that are left look like fauna and flora, some of them anyway, and other things that we could probably find within the game and upload within the game server, up to the server, and then they could maybe do a count of the specific fauna that we might find to feed Loop 16. So I think that's how we could solve the glyphs without having to, I think for them, I think people want to be really involved in the ARG, but more in a more tangible way for everyone, because I mean, not everyone has the brain capacity to do the stuff that was needed. The other day, a lot of us were just hanging on, watching stuff happening. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's what will happen. It will make sense. It would be a pretty cool thing for them to do, to put the ARG slightly into the game. And even people who weren't aware of the ARG would be still finding these new things, new fauna, new flora, new whatever, and they'd be uploading things, and that would still be part of the data feed for Loop 16. But I maybe I mean, this is purely, that's just me speculating or maybe wishful thinking, but I think it would make a huge amount of sense to do that. Make people fucking a lot happier. A lot of people would be into that, I think. But I think yeah, most people believe it's going to be tomorrow. Yeah, I think you're right. It's saying William C. Welcome to the stream. I think that's what we were saying. I think the ARG is definitely in some way going. I mean, so I reckon it'll be. I don't actually think the last time it was a Wednesday. I think you're right, Kyle. It was Wednesday, and I think it was after 6 p.m. GMT or whatever that is in the States, or whatever Pacific time, whatever. But I think that's when the Pathfinder update dropped. So it was a Wednesday. Yeah, I think, yeah, Sean, you just said it there. I just read your message. The 9th, 5 p.m. onwards. Yeah, it usually is around that time. But we don't know. I mean, it's all been so different this time. Everything's been different. Yeah, exactly. They usually like just drop the update and drop a link on their website to the patch notes, and then it just happens, and you're like, what the hell? So look, we're going to get one anyway, either way. So I don't think anyone needs to be panicking or getting all shitty or. Geknip? No. It's cool though, so whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. And in other news, in real life, my van passed its MOT or DOE. Hey. Yeah, exactly. We've all been working super hard, but that's the. It does has a sense that like this is just the beginning of some. Oh, thanks, Sean. I was like, I didn't even. I didn't even get the van serviced. I literally just went to the petrol station last night, put some diesel in it, washed the windscreen, took leaves that were stuck to the bonnet off it, and drove it to the center test center today. Gave them the keys, and 45 minutes later they come out saying the pass. I was like, never. I don't even think I checked the air pressure of the tires or anything. I was like, fuck this. That's why I have a feeling they're gonna text us all right now. We're getting the update. It's been that kind of day. Okay, I need some Geknip. Give it to me. No, that's alright. Okay. Yeah, maybe they were high in Nif. Oh, look at this guy. Looks like a little pig. One more to get on this planet. It'll be a good day all round. Another 100% planet. Lots of pulsing dots there. What do you guys make of the $1 million? Is that like just part of the ARG itself? Do you think that's an actual thing they're doing? I mean, I don't see them giving away $1 million to people. Regardless, I mean, I know Elder Scrolls Online did that last year. They gave $1 million to some randomer. I don't even want to start the speculation, but I just did. But was it just part of the pretend game? I don't think it's real either. I really don't. It'd be pretty fucking mental if it was like everyone who got one of the passes, the golden tickets, there'd be riots if people didn't get it. And everybody who got the ticket had to do like a battle royale, last man standing, till the death, survival, true survival, in an acid tank. No Man's Sky. Survival series. $1 million. The ARG gets real. I think it was just a prop. I think it was just a prop. Yeah, I've heard of the Newcomb's paradox thing before. Kind of creepy, that whole thing. AIs taking over, becoming. The Gek are the bastards. They look cute and cuddly, and you're like, oh, look at the little Gek. When I see them, I'll punch them in the head. Punch them. That's what I do to a Gek if I saw one right now. Smack. Slave traders, everything. Those bastards. Nice lads though. They always get around in. I think I like the Corvex the most. I mean, because they kind of look like Daft Punk as well. Yeah, I think you're right. I think William, when we seen that in the email, that's what's happening. So it'll definitely outlay what's going to come or what's expected in the next few weeks. I think, regardless of anything, we're getting an update this month. So even if it's not when we think it's going to happen, this month, so I mean, plus it's been a bit of fun doing the whole thing. Yeah, exactly. Mercury subroutine is Halloween, yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. I totally, I think, I don't know how they'd implement story, like to a, if the, you know, to be like some sort of quest or of a campaign mode. I mean, it'd be amazing if they did. But it's not really why I got this game, you know, I kind of got it for the vast expanses, the exploring, the new things, the lore that's kind of always in the background. That's kind of what I like about it. But it'd be, I won't say no if they do it. I just don't know how they can make it work for everybody, you know. Yeah, font changes and but minor bug fixes. That's what they're gonna have. The update. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, that'd be. I've said this before. I think I've said it to Whistleton before. And I would fucking love it. Absolutely love it if they did just for an hour put the patch notes up as that minor bug fixes, and then you know just troll themselves, and then we just say, actually no, here you go, just for the fun of it. I think some people would have a meltdown, like a proper like fucking meltdown if that was done though. Oh, I'll be the best troll. Imagine like doing that. Thanks for taking part. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we've removed, no, added higher jumps or something. Jetpack goes further. Update done. There you go. Thanks, guys. See you later. We're off to the Bahamas. We got your money. Bye. Uh, like I said, I'd love if they did that. But obviously, then an hour later or 20 minutes later, just say, here you go, guys. We're just whipping the piss. I don't think. See, I don't think it'll be. I think there'll be more. I think they're gonna add more to the point of the community, as in the way bases work, the way we can see each other's bases, and the way we can, like the way the hub works, that you can go and take resources from different people. I think they're gonna add more elements like that. That's, you know, things that will be shareable within the universe. More ways of connecting with each other in that sense. But I don't see a co-op or PvP or anything like that. I think if you're looking for that, you're just better off to jog on, like go somewhere else. The portal, yeah, the portals would be cool. Like I said, I think it'd be cool if the portals brought us to a separate, separate like a multiverse, like an extra universe, the same but everything different. But it could even be just built on the same platform. I'm not sure how easy that is, but could you imagine if they did that and you're brought to an alternate version of this? It'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think we've said that millions of times. I think that'd be amazing. Like more assets, like definitely more assets, more variants within animals, less less space dogs, less space pigs, space cows. Just more random, like more random, weird alien shit. Oh, Sean, why have you been timed out? Yeah, more variety. I think no one, even the biggest fans like ourselves, who are a massive fan, would say that more variety would be welcome, because the variety is there in certain things. Like the terrain is different on every planet. It is like, the, but it's just tweaking it so that there's more variety, more assets to draw from. Don't worry about it, Sean. Nightbot is a fucking prick. One minute he wants you to subscribe, the next minute he's putting you on timeout. Yeah, I know. You're spamming it. You're spamming those. Okay. I want Destiny in space. I like Destiny. Destiny's a good game. But no, not for this game. And people who want it should just go play Destiny. This evening, yeah. I think he's starting. Well, for us it'll be this evening. It'll be his. It'll be us tonight. Like it'll be his evening. 8 or 9 hours of a stream or something. It should be good. Good fun. Fair play. They're putting a lot of work into it. Sean promised multiplayer death matches. No. Screw you. I don't care. Go in and out. Like leave the chat and come back. You might get it then. If it's disappeared. You say reload. They won't go that way. There's no, I don't see them doing that. If they did, I'd be the same. I wouldn't. It wouldn't be what I'd be in for. Death matches. Screw that. Absolutely screw that. No way. Oh, crap, Grimble. That's weird. It could be your, whatever you're watching on. You might need to reload the app. It's probably on your laptop or somewhere. Maybe your phone. Okay. 0592. Hey, a duck, Chico, is it? A duck Chico. A duck Chico. I kind of, welcome to the stream, by the way. I don't know if multiplayer is needed necessarily. I think, for me anyway, as I said earlier, I think more ability to interact with others doesn't necessarily mean co-oping with others, but I think if you look at the way the hub has worked, that's been quite successful, and it's been great. It made a sense of community, and people share resources and tell people where you can find things. If they expanded on that, that would be pretty awesome, and would certainly benefit everybody. You know, I'm not saying I wouldn't enjoy if there was co-op, but I don't think it's necessarily a necessity for the game to be better. Remember, I'll see you in a few seconds. But again, that's just me with the whole multiplayer thing. I think it would be awesome to fly around with your friends and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, that could be it. I mean, for all we know, that's what they've worked on. Um, would I enjoy it? Probably try it out. I probably would. But if it was a PvE situation, I'd probably not get involved in it because firstly, I'm not really into the whole PvE thing anyway. If it was a co-op thing, I'd possibly more inclined to play it. But I'd be more interested if they added more, like if the portals led to an alternate version of the galaxy. That'd be amazing, or the universe. Yeah. They probably will do multiplayer at some point. I think it's heading that way. It feels like it's heading that way, but could be all wrong in that as well. Look at all this stuff. Let me see. Oh, nice, a warp cell. Apart from multiplayer, what else are you looking forward to, or what would you like to have in it? Whoa, that's pretty crap. Hey, Chris, get the chocolate. Any chocolate? No. Any chocolate for all of us? Virtual chocolate. I brought the gag nip if you brought the chocolate. Or the nip nip even. Bag of nip nip, please. Okay. Yeah, give me the nip nip. Ooh, can I build one? I need to make a little bit more farming space. You buy rooms, please. Farming structure, please. There we go. And nip nip. There you go. Thanks for that, Chris. Pepsi, yeah. I have some, like randomly someone give me some raspberry iron brew. Well, even in Scotland. And, some other normal iron brew as well in the fridge. I don't even really drink carbonated drinks. Which one is that? The warring faction statement. When's the multiplayer? I'm not doubting you, by the way. I'm just actually asking. Like, I mean, I don't remember the. If it's a warring faction document, like, is it like talking about like just battles and stuff? It could be just that they're updating the combat, space combat. Freighters might be getting more detailed. You might be able to actually warp in your space station or your freighter. Probably, Chris. You're a tough man to please. He just built he built a universe. Yeah, regardless of whatever, he's built a universe that we all can play in. I think he's forgiven. I don't think he needs to be forgiven. I don't think he had any intention to mislead people. I think that's just me. That's what I believe. I mean, I don't necessarily he was driven to lie intentionally. Whether it was a lie or not is another thing. But anyway, that's a different argument there for a different day. Today is a good day. Today is our Independence Day. I don't know if he could say. Anyway, look, I'm not going to get into a whole he lied thing. Doesn't interest me. Underbug, hey, welcome to the stream. Look, whether he lied to say, I'm not going to get into the whole he lied thing because I think that's just kind of worms that people can believe what they want. At the end of the day, I believe that he didn't intentionally mislead people. It's probably the better way of putting it. I do think they overestimate what they could get done, and after the flood, I think they were destroyed. They were well behind, and I'm sure they took a calculated risk to keep certain things vague to allow them to get the money to continue, firstly to finish the game and get it out, and then hopefully have enough of people into it that they can continue supporting it and continue to make it. And if that's what they did, then fair play. I don't really care. I enjoy the game as it was. Look, yeah, there's plenty of misguided entitlement in gaming and in lots of things in the world. But you know, some people believe he lied. That's their prerogative. If they want to believe he lied, then that's fine. If you don't like the game, then don't come watch it. You know, I don't understand all that. Don't bitch on it. If you've made your point, if you want your refund, you got your refund. Good. Now, telling people what they should and shouldn't like, that's where I get really pissed off. I'm like, get the fuck. You know, don't tell me how I should spend my money. I mean, stop listening to that one when I started working a job, or my parents even trying to tell me what I should spend my money on when I was 16. It was a long time ago. So when some entitled twat tells me or says it to everybody in the community that they shouldn't be buying this game, go fuck yourselves. You know, go hate somewhere else. Thankfully, there's very few of them. I just think there's a lot more people who like this game than they even realise. The only thing is, like in everything in the world, when people like things, they rarely verbalise that. It's the haters that are loudest. And that's why we think, you know, we're led to believe that everyone hates this game. Developers hate this game. They don't. Not everyone loves it, but not everyone hates it as much as people like to make you believe they do. But anyway, look, we're all getting an update. It's gonna be great. No more talking fucking lies. I hate that shit. It's bullshit. What are you looking forward to most, or what would you like to see most, Thunderbug, in the update? We've just been kind of asking each other that. And we haven't actually asked you, Chris, what would you like most in the update? Exactly. I mean, that goes. I think people miss that point. They've done the hardest thing. They've done something that no other. I don't care if it's shit what anyone says. No other company has ever done this, and ever even achieved anything close to this. What they've done, even if it was just this and this was it, no other company has been able to do this. They've done elements of all of it. They've done procedural parts in games. They've done things that link, things together in similar ways. They've used probably programmed things to work certain ways, exact same as this. But have they put them all together to work? No. So in a way, people can go fuck themselves if they think that they haven't achieved something even as it is. They've achieved something amazing. So hence why they got the award from their peers. Yeah, new class of ships like the freighters. I'd love the freighters to pilot. I agree with you on that. Space stations to build. That's a great one. Could you imagine? I don't know if that's something that would be plausible. Maybe you could add on to a space station. Maybe you could take a plate. I've always thought that'd be cool if you could take a system, but if you could claim that freight or claim the space station and then build within it, that would be interesting. Yeah, I like the Thunderbird. Yeah, I'd be the same. Multiplayer would be pretty low for me on the priority. Character AI would be brilliant. Definitely movement of the characters would be great. I'm sure it's quite difficult. Don't know how you can go about it doing that. Customization of ships. I did think I would like that, and I probably would. I think maybe decals would be cool. Different things like that. Actual construction of different, changing variants within your ship. I'm not really sure if I think that would fit with the game the way it is. I mean, the whole point of it is you go discover things. You find new ships, you find areas that sell, or you can... I think if you could literally just build whatever ship you wanted, it would almost lose the point of what the game is, like finding new things is... The joy is exploring. That's kind of the trade-off, or the thing you get from doing it is finding new things. But I get why people want it. It'd be cool, but I think, as I say, it would probably lose its your reasoning to keep exploring for that kind of thing. Let me see what else is in here. So I'm reading them here. To have a unique ship from everyone. So yeah, well, we've kind of said that. I think unique. I think if you could just make it your own, if you could, it'd be really cool. Like to have an elite. You could have a bobblehead or something on your dashboard. That'd be cool. If you could find them within the universe. I mean, that kind of stuff. Decals. Make your ship your own. Maybe put your name of your ship on the side of it. That kind of customization I'd be all for. Goal would be to meet with other players at as multi allows. Yeah, I think that'd be good if you could meet with other players. Be nice if there was an actual character model. Being able to waypoint previous scores would be great. Not using beacon constructions. Yeah, I would be all for that. And again, I see Chris saying it, the same sort of coordinate system in the game, or some sort of coordinate system. I think, yeah, if you look at the Pilgrim Star app, if there was a way of building or incorporating that kind of thing within the game, that would be amazing. They're the kind of things that I think people should be thinking about within the game, like fundamental parts of the game to change like that, to add to the kind of usability of the game as such. That'd be great. They're all really good. Most of them, apart, I haven't really talked too much about the spaceship, or sorry, space station customization, or building one, but I think that'd be awesome. Imagine if you owned a couple of systems, and you could set the trade values for things within those systems. If people come into your system, I mean, I don't know. See, that's we're getting into kind of PvP even in that, I suppose, though. Although, if other people, without having to be PvP, if they just took systems close to you and set up different trade routes to try and trade to come to them instead. You know, even if it was to get NPCs to buy stuff from them for cheaper, it might be a way of having trade wars without having actual wars between player and player and stuff. Either way, we're gonna get something. Whatever it'll be cool. Let's get the funk out of this place. Here for the crack. No. I think it's to do with the actual lack of colour itself. I think the portals, I think people, I see the things no one knows what they're going to be. Like, we're all assuming that they're going to be links to the other side of a galaxy or closer to the centre, because that's what we heard originally, but for all we know they've completely changed that idea. You know, the writers they brought in might have come up with amazing ideas to make those portals link to as I said before, a multiverse of some sort, different alternate universe. Or there could be just literally ways of travelling around the system quicker. I'd love some, yeah, I'd love lava, like that kind of stuff. If they implement running or flowing water, I think then we'll see lava be an update of some sort. Because I think to make lava look real, it has to have some sort of movement in it as well. Although, I suppose you could look at Minecraft and the lava movement, and that is not really like the most amazing thing. It still looks cool. Scenery, yeah. Alan, we were saying that earlier. More assets to draw from. That'd make it more varied. Flowing water would be really cool. Really cool. Waterfalls, that kind of stuff. I think that would be by design when the screenshots show. I think they would probably want to keep some sort of element of like surprise, so when we see things, how, you know, I think that's kind of more by design, as I say. I think. Oh, I found butterflies. I found them. Like, it took me a while, but I found some actually the other day, as well, on planets. There are plenty of them around. And I found ones that look exactly like they were in the trailers. I found ones that look even cooler than them as well. I'll actually post some pictures of some of the butterflies. I think I did the other day. I definitely screenshot them. I'm gonna make thumbnails for previous streams, so when I do, I'll probably use I'll probably use the butterfly pictures for that particular stream, so you can see when they're being found and stuff. It's an interesting little planet. Little, big planet. You having a laugh? Oh, no. Didn't ask for you to come near me. Halfway there. Yeah, you do kind of do sound kind of similar. I love the idea of how it's built. I think that guy David Weir is an absolute genius. Guys, I'm going to have to call it a day in the stream. I can hear my daughter just about to wake up, and much as I'd like to be the absentee father, I cannot ignore her. I will be on later on probably. If not, guys, I'll talk to you guys again. Thanks so much for dropping in. Please subscribe if you're into seeing more. If not, then just drop a like or something. We'll just hop back into. Thanks again, Thunderbug. I really appreciate that. It's as I say, I do this most days around the same time. So please do drop back in. We usually talk absolute shit about the game and just share ideas, what we think should be in it, or what things we found, or ways to find things. So I'll chat to you all later. Chat to you later, Sean. I'm sure we talk to you a bit more about the Galactic Times, all that. Cheers, guys.